What is up, Halo fans? I just wanted to show a few things I got going on for tomorrow, at least. So first of all, I got like all this shit laying all over right now. First of all, these are the Cortana necklaces. There's 5 here. I sold one, so I had to put it on a chain. I just actually I had 6 of them printed. And painted. I just didn't wash them yet, so that'll be going out in the mail Tuesday, likely. They're gonna love it, I'm sure. I actually gave one to somebody. They bought a lot of stuff from me, and I was like, I do it. Anybody that's ever bought anything from me always gets either an ornament or two, or that person bought a lot, so I sent them a Cortana necklace and a couple of little goodies. It's just the way I am. It's a way to say extra thank you. I know it's just a little, but you know what? When they look on their tree and there's a little halo ornament hanging, they're going to remember where it came from, and that's all that matters. So these are them. Obviously, they're done. I was washing this just now. You can see there's like a different brown look to it. It's weird. You can see it in the phone. It's on there. You can see it. And then I did the metal too. And then I had to repaint these, which I'm not happy about. I wish my brother he did this. I wish he would have dodged these because there's 2 on the bottom and now they look like brand new. It's hard to wash something that little. I mean, it's not possible. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm not going to do it now. It was a pain to get that paint back on there because it was wet I put my own wash over this and then I went back again and then I wiped it, like, specifically with water to get it off some areas. So it's a little bit dirtier than it was, and you can see it. I did in the eyes. I wanted it to be a little dirtier. Look, there's the weapon. Look at her. She's so little. If nobody saw her, I was just test painting. I'm gonna do one properly. I'll probably do it tomorrow. I got one. She's laying over there. So what else? Oh, this is the needler. If you haven't seen it, that I was showing. When I was trying to get these needles transparent, looking like shards, and they do if you see them. I mean, they're perfectly, look at that. This shit is glassy. I mean, I'm sorry. I have to say, I'm fucking proud of myself. I'm not saying nobody has, but I've never seen anybody go through the trouble to do a needler like this. So it's probably going to go on one of these guys when it's done, but this is what I'm doing. So tomorrow I'm going to be, and these ones are not bad. They just don't have the shard look on top. They're not finished painting, but the point is they're just pink. So I might use them at some time for something else. When I have these ones now, it's like hard for me to sell those to somebody. I always want people to have the best, but I may have to. So now what am I doing tomorrow? I'm going to be priming all of a lot of the stuff that you see white is already primed, but these helmets will be black. I don't think I have yellow to paint the minions. And there's a Texas Longhorn. I actually have a huge one of those. It was printed at the wrong size. But all these needlers, let's look at one. I have the little chef hat on. All I do is I tape off the needles. Then I'm going to paint this with thinner, a couple coats. And then I'll spray it with that same purpley color like that. And then I will do the rest of it by hand. I just don't want to do the whole, like I painted this by hand. It looks fine. I mean, the primer, but at the end of the day, I want to airbrush that purple metallic color that I use. I can't tell you that. I don't know the name. It's not purple metallic, but it's sort of like that. That's the color I choose for the Covenant. If you can see, I love it. And then I can do the metal on the inside with the dark aluminum colors that I have. And I will just use a reference to look at it when I do it. This one right here I was going to clean all the paint off, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to scrape that purple off the bottom of the needles. Or I might just leave it as a reflection. You know, it actually kind of looks like it's a reflection of the gun, but I did scrape some of them off. You just got to scrape them off. Even though it turns white, if you wipe it down with water while you're doing it, keep it wet, it'll kind of just get to go away. There won't be any marks. And it's very small, so who the fuck's going to see it anyway? Plus, the extent of it is of looking at it, it's going to be like this. You know, I mean, come on, that shit is fucking awesome looking right there. And so, you're not going to get, I'm just saying, I don't think you're going to find this shit anywhere else. I do a lot of custom badass work, and so just the way it is. So that's why I was talking about this. Like when this thing is painted properly, and like you can't see through it so easily. Like that purple. If you ever look at her, you cannot see through it. Actually, she's not really see through at all, as far as I see in any of the game. I keep watching videos and looking. She's lit up looking, but she's lit from the inside. She's not like Cortana. You can almost see into her. This weapon is not the same, unless I'm looking at the wrong videos or something. I mean, I do have the game, so I know she looks like a clown right there, but I don't know why I put that blue splotch. I think I was just fucking around. So, and this blue paint is very see-through, unlike the wolf gray stuff. But I'm sure when I take my time and go in there with a tiny brush and do all them lines carefully, she's gonna look great. I'm confident in that. And matter of fact, I'm gonna take the paint off this one with simple green. So I have a feeling people are gonna want one. I had somebody that is interested in that statue with the commando that I made for myself. So if they want it, I'll offer them, but I'll trade out the gun if I need to print a new gun for it, I will. And then because they were asking how much it was, because they were looking at a different chief, and then so they want that one, I think. I hate to sell it, but I gotta sell it. I don't make these to keep them. If nobody buys them, I don't make like that. For example, that's a new sample, so I don't offer that yet. It's not even finished. But once it's done, I'm going to take photos and I'll offer it to everybody. But while I'm in the middle of making it, if somebody is interested in, I always tell you guys, if you see something I'm working on, anything you see me working on, I will sell. So that's like that. Then I also have somebody that wanted a quarter scale, like that big one over there. And so they're doing all this other stuff. And he said that he couldn't decide on all the different stuff, what he wanted. So I get that. I feel the same way. I love everything. I mean, there's so much cool shit that I do for Halo fans. It would be nice if you could just be like, I'll take a necklace, let me get a red and blue. I'll take a game chief and a quarter scale. Like, I wish I could go to a store and buy it like that. But so, yeah, those two might be gone. He wants a bigger one than that, so I'd probably have to make that, put that pose, but like that big. And that is a lot of work. I mean, I know people might think it's not, but it really is. When it gets up to, especially like now that I've done the 5th scale, they were considerably more work than these, but similar. That one, I think it's just the paint job that makes it that extra work. You know, that paint job was very, very tough. And I don't mean like, work, like the time to do it was very consuming because the whole entire thing is custom. So. But anyway, so tomorrow I will be doing all of these helmets. I'm going to paint the gold for the Saints, the black. I'm going to have to do 2 blacks because I don't really want to do the silver for the Panthers. I love their black helmets, so I'll probably do the black Atlanta and the black Panthers. And so that'll be done, and then I got to do the Oklahoma. And a couple other ones. I don't want to say which ones they are. And then I'm just going to prime all this stuff. And then I'm going to prime the sniper gun. All those needlers are going to get primed and sprayed purple. Everything that's going to get primed is going to get also painted its color. And then these, I got 4 helmets taped off. These are the 5th scale ones. They're all going to get that burnt sun color. This is the blue one, as you can see. I only tape them off when I airbrush. I've been airbrushing a lot of the masks lately because it looks much better. It's similar, but if it was just the gold color, I probably would just do it by brush. But being that it's going to be that sun, that burnt sun, or whatever that color is, it's better out of the airbrush. Hands down, it is. The gold is very similar. It's not that much different. So there, you learn as you go, and so. But the guy who's talking about the quarter scale, he wanted me to do the Master Chief from Halo 3 and then a Cortana instead of the weapon, like I'm doing the Halo Infinite with the weapon. But the problem is, if anybody's ever heard me, I cannot find a Halo 3 model worth of shit. I do have one, but it's low poly, and I did pose it. Very similar to how one of these is posed. I think this one. But the problem is it's low poly, and I just would not. Somebody would have to say, I want that, you know, like see it and agree to buy it, because these models are so highly detailed. And so that's a step down, but it's not going to be any cheaper. It's still the same work. What I probably could do is, which my brother actually suggested, is where the detail's missing, just do it in paint, which would mean it's basically just the bodysuit is very low detail compared to these. It's not no detail, it's just low detail. And then the legs would have, like, if you ever seen my cat model that I made for sale, I posed her, but she's low poly too. You can see the difference. It's not bad. It's not really bad. It's just, you know, my quality standards are pretty high, so those models are very disappointing. I really wish I could get a Master Chief from Halo 2, 3. I have them from 1, but I can't pose them because I wanted to do the Master Chief from Halo 2 holding onto the Covenant bomb, like with it out in front of him, like he's floating. I was going to do that on a stand, like he's, you know, when he goes out to bring their bomb back. I have the model for the friggin' bomb too, but I never printed it because I couldn't do a Chief. So I was like, well, I'm not going to print the bomb. Who the hell wants the bomb? I might print it for myself one day, but, you know, I have no reason to print it. I can't even do it with this Chief because none of them are posed properly to hold it. You know, I have no control over these poses. I did find a Halo 2 Master Chief, but it was really bad. And I was like, man, it looks so good. And then when I opened it, it looked shitty. Like the hand didn't even have the 4 little hole, like dents in the armor. In fact, there was no hand armor. So, man, I'm just so limited. I have so many ideas to do that I'm held back by that, not being able to do the modeling. But yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to give a little update on what's going on. I think this came out really cool as it dries. It's got like that little brown at the edges. I may or may not go over it again. I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. And I'm very excited tomorrow to get all this stuff done. I need to get this big Chief out of here. That stand is going to be a bitch. It's not a bitch, but it's a lot of work. I mean, it's going to be all covered. So, and I got to paint all these things. So I want to try to get that done this week because I have a feeling I may start my new job this week. And I got to take my car to the Genesis dealer. And, man, that's not until, I don't know, they're always backed up. So, anyway, all right, everybody. Hopefully you like this video. Don't forget to like, share, follow. And if you want to buy anything, you let me know direct. Do not use my store. I do take payments. If you want to buy something for a surprise for Christmas for somebody, you better order it now. 50% down. You can make payments. Everything's non-refundable. But why would you not want it? So why would you not want to finish paying for it and get it? So I gotta make one of these. I had one of these for myself, but I gave it to the guy who bought a bunch of stuff for me. It was really cool. I gotta hook him up. So this is my newest love, these needles. So
goodbye.
I didn't do the inside. I'm not going to. I probably will tomorrow. I'll just throw some black wash on the inside. But all right. Peace, everyone.